Hi, and welcome back to the Trucking Scribe. It's Esther. Today we're finishing up this cute little fairy, fae, and butterfly journal. I put some pockets in, some ephemera. So I hope you'll stay and watch this little video and see what all I did. Thank you and have a great day. So my phone is ringing like crazy. I don't know if I got this part in. I just took one of these and one of these and stuck them on top of each other to make a tuck. And actually, I didn't glue that down good. Let me get that glued. Okay. So I'm just looking right now for pages that have upside down stuff, because I printed this one side. You can see my butterflies upside down, but the other side is printed just fine. Do I want to put one of these here? I don't really want to cover up all my writing paper, but then again, I think a cute little pocket would look good too. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to put this right here, and I'm going to, so I'm using up some of this lace I got. So I need something else. Let me see what I got. So I have this too. I really want this stuff. Where'd that little piece of lace go? If I just make it tiny. I want some of that leaf showing. I want the leaf. I don't want that at the top. But I did like that. Just put this in there. Okay. I'll put two little staples because I'm not sure about that. If it will stay, and then there's those strings that so many people like. I'm undecided if that could be just like I did with the distress ink. That took me forever to get where I liked using it now. Well, at least the brown, because it looked old and dirty like it was supposed to. But, you know. That works there. Let me see what else we got. This one. I was thinking about like an up tuck. That's not really big enough. This. What else do I have? I don't think I have any of these. Well, I could do it that way. I want to do something like that. This is where I get confused at. It's trying to do clusters. So I'm trying to leave a little dimension. That's why I'm using the stapler. This one I'm going to glue here and here because I want it to be an up tuck. I'll show you. So we're covering up that upside down thing right there. Pull my strings down. So now what you can do is put something under there and tuck it up inside. So the rest of the pages seem to look okay. So now what I want to do is figure out what I've got, where I want to put stuff. So I do want some pockets. You know, my desk was clean a while ago. So this is going to be big, but we're going to use it anyway. And just love stencils. And I am stenciling on this other page just because it gives it some more dimension on there too. So what I'm going to do is glue this to this. That one. And then we'll make some journaling cards. I don't think I'm going to use this. What's left over we will use. And I have two here. I didn't realize that. Well, I knew I had two, but I didn't realize I had not. I have that one. Yeah. So yeah, I want these to be journaling cards. I have so many index cards that I just don't know what to do with them. I'm going to be using some of those in an upcoming videos for Christmas in July. They go perfectly with my digital kit. I do have it up in the shop. Oh yeah, we got more. I forgot about this stuff. See what happens. Get so excited you forget you got more stuff. So it would make good pockets, but I don't want to use that one on my pockets. I can use this on my pockets. Yeah. So then, because you're not going to see inside your pockets. So what I'm going to do is glue this down after I get the string off. So I wanted to leave some room to have a gusset. So let me see. So what I should have done was done this part first. So my pocket was fitting better. And I didn't want that up a little bit more too. So this is actually going to be a tall pocket if I put that in like that. So let's see. Fold it in. Will that fit? It's still too big. Okay. That will fit better. I'm going to glue this back down. And then I want to figure out how tall do I want my pockets. Probably right about there in the middle. So that actually might leave enough here I can add to it. Just pull this off. And we will make a belly band for this while I'm here. Now my journals, I say I'm going to make them simple, and they wind up not being simple at all. I didn't quite get close enough. Okay, so oh, look at that. Seems to fall just perfect. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sew this around that little area, crooked. So if you save your little scraps, they come in handy for things like this. And then your mail, for sure. So I'm just over here sewing real quick, and I will be right back. I found these little pins. They are in the lace that you get on the roll at Joann's. And they're stainless steel. They're not like them other ones, so it doesn't turn it a different color. I did order some that were supposed to be stainless steel, but they were not. They turned it an awful color. So right here, I just kept going, and it looks like it actually did very nicely. Okay. So I could put, I really like that though, so I don't know. I hate covering up my pretty stuff. I think I'm gonna need a bigger one. Okay, right here, I need to trim some of this off and get my strings out of the way. I'm really trying to hold on to them this time. So I'm getting that corner, and then I'm going to trim some of this off because I don't need all that. And you can see my back's on there. I don't see it. Didn't have to do a double gluing or anything. Let's try and get them out over there. That one's wanting to be ornery. Yeah, it's just, you know, I got this glue on here, and I don't know where I'm going to put it. Now, ain't that something? Got one there. I could put a pocket there. So I hate covering up those pages. They just are so pretty to me. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to get these strings out of here. Maybe they'll come out. So leave me a comment and let me know if you like the strings on yours. I don't know. I've got a couple of journals that have some. I have a couple of journals that don't. I can go back here, see the middle. I don't want to cover up too much of the writing space. No, I'm just being too picky. Let's see, that shows up the design under it very good. You know, I should have done something else with this. Let me see if I can. No, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I'll do that later. I'm trying to get the strings out of the bottom. Okay. Let's see, I have some more. So this printed on the wrong side over here. What I'm doing with this, I'm just going to use this fax, and maybe you can see it with all that green. So what I want to do is do my fold lines, and you can come over here, right here where this comes to a point and where this one comes to a point. Put your little ruler right there and just make a crease line. Or you can try and do it without the ruler, but I'll tell you what, I don't do very good with the ruler. Same thing up there and right there. And I'm really trying to use my fingernail to get under there, but that might work better. Let's see. And then over here, that's that one. So I think I'm gonna need to trim the other side because I want a little bit of a lip there for this to fold under, but I ain't got much to cut off. Okay, so I did like that. Now, if I didn't have the butterfly on it, I would probably cut off a lot more than what I just did. And if this background, if you print on the wrong side like I did, I don't know why, but I'm thinking that if it doesn't work, you can cover that part up, but I think mine's just fine like this because the colors go. So I don't think I'm going to put these in there. I'm just going to glue it down. And well, when I say put them in there, I'm not going to glue it completely to the journal. So there's one envelope. Let's put that over here. I did have some more, and I have some pockets. Are they going to fit? They're actually going to be too big, but you know what? We can do something with that, though. And so I didn't do a very good job in measuring my pockets, did I? They turned out so pretty, though. I'm just creasing my lines. So that bottom line and this other line go like this, and then I'll just measure like I did over here on the other one and just fold it down and see if that fits. So if you have bigger pockets, they're always easier to cut out. So again, I'm just going to trim this down, have it right there, and I'm going to cut it right here. A little bit smaller. It doesn't have to be perfect. That is one of the hardest lessons that I'm finding is that it doesn't have to be perfect because I'm a perfectionist and it's very hard. But with junk journaling, that's the thing. It's not about perfection. It's about using what you got and just making something from trash. These days, as you can see from my kit, it's gotten where it's make something from pretty paper. But when it originally started, it was more use the scraps you got around you. So I'm going to try and get that on that corner. So I'm not sure how much of this I'm going to cut out, but I know I'm going to get rid of some of it. So I am going to do that. Okay. I'm going to stick this in here so I remember that we already have something there. So I could put this back here on one of these. It'll look good. No, I didn't realize I was going to be sewing this much. And you do not have to sew. This is not a sewing project if you don't want to. And we'll put this one right here. Could put it right there. I don't know. I think it will actually go better right there. I didn't start at the bottom like I've been doing with my strings, so they're coming out of different areas. Now see, this one I'm going to have to really measure, and that would look good on the front cover. So what I'm going to do, take my pencil and see where I'm folding up. That might be a good spot. Let me just fold that under. I just fell in love with this particular pocket. I like the color and everything. So I may not need to trim this one because that cover is a little bit bigger. Let's see. No, I don't think I'm going to have to. Okay, I like that. So that will fit almost perfect again. Like I said, I don't need it to cover every little piece, just give it some structure. And I do prefer it to be further up at the top. One thing I forgot to do was trim that before I stuck it in there, so it has a few more strings up there on that side. I'm going to cut that off just a little bit more because it's almost too big. And I do like this one right there, even if I am covering up my other butterfly. I think it's going to fit just perfect right there. So I'm trying to get on both edges of my flap. That way when you go to put something in, it won't slide under your flap. Let's see. Blue. Let's see. Here's my envelopes. Maybe I can keep them together. I just can't believe I forgot all this. There's another one. So this I was going to fold in. And you can use your scoreboard. I'm just don't see any lines on this one. So let's see. I think it would go right there. Very nice. So I'm just going to fold in just a teeny tiny bit right there. Trim this. I don't know that I'm going to put a thumb notch in this one. I might. Let's see what it looks like. So So I do like that my lost my thought. My sewing machine is closer by because when I have some, I like to do this in a batch because it's like you get your sewing machine out and you do some and then you got to go back and do some more. So most of these that I did yesterday, like the tags and stuff, I did them all at one time. Get that out. Okay. I didn't put nothing under that one. I think it'll be okay then. So I'm not sure how many of these I'm going to put in this journal since it's a smaller one. I probably will just put it like an ephemera bag, like one of these, and fill it up with this stuff and stick it in there to go with it. I'm just going to glue, I think I'm going to glue this one first, see what it does. Maybe a different routine here. See, I'm still going all the way up to the top and I ain't supposed to be. See, that one's ready. That gives us 3. I do want to use some of these. I'm not sure I like that on it, but we can do something with that. Oh, I got tags that go in here. And journaling cards to get that perfect. I got that one, but it's going to be too little, so I need a bigger one. We'll just use that one since we know it already fits. Sometimes I can get these to fold right, and sometimes they just want to be a pain. Maybe this time I'll remember to get the thumb notch out before I go sewing it. So that worked perfectly. So I want this more up towards the top so it helps that stay together. And I'm concerned about it being at the bottom. Okay. I'm going to put that one right there for that other journaling card that we have. That worked out just right. I'm going to leave those strings up on that part. Let's see. Got one. There we go. Maybe they'll all hang out right. I'll set the book back on top for a minute because with the sewing it makes it harder to close sometimes. I think I'm about done with the pockets this time. I don't know, I thought I had 2 of each, so there should be another one somewhere. Yeah, this one needs to go in just a little bit more, and then we'll trim it. So next week I will be working on the giveaway journal for the Peace of God Bible study that we've been doing. 8 other ladies and I have been doing a 7-week Bible study. We have 77 videos as of this morning. I put that right there. Maybe shorter. I think it's the same pocket. Look at that. I don't want it that short though. So we are in the middle of a Bible study. next week will be the last week, but I think I'm still going to wind up doing Bible study because I'll tell you, I've missed it in these 3 little videos. And I got so used to talking about Bible study at the beginning of the video that I'm just feeling kind of lost. Let's see. It's not too much bigger. It's just a little too crooked. That one there. Not right there. I think that's kind of perfect. So my video is getting kind of long again. I edit hours of stuff out because I don't know if I'm so scatterbrained or what. So there's that one. This is the little string that where I sewed over it. Has a little string right there. And so should go in there. Okay. What I did want to look at was maybe doing, I don't know if it'll fit, like an envelope. These tinier ones, I don't think I'm going to have enough. Mm. Could make some big page envelopes. I just folded a little triangle from that. I think it might work. Got small right there, we'll use it. A wonky little envelope. And I'm just going to glue this edge down with this wonkiness. So that could be one. It's a little bit long. So I don't want them to go too far out because then or I could do like a belly band if we done that. So here's a big one that actually you can put a pocket in. I could do it like this. And then maybe put this one here. I might put a yellow little square there. We could put one of these on here, but not bigger. Okay, let's see. There's a little cute white one. And I want these all laying on top of each other. Definitely want that opening because that is a little pocket right there. This will fit in. That I could do it that way. And then just make a belly band under it. I think I need something right here. That one's too big. Okay. Let's see. I'm just folding this down into a little triangle. Just have a long piece of paper right now. Pressing down, and you can see this is a wonky little piece of paper. And then I'm going to fold it for this part right here. And what I want to do is have it just a little longer than this part. So this envelope has been through the mail. It's had a rough life. I'm going to glue this part down. I'm going to glue this down. You could use glue stick. I'm just have that in my hand closer. So now I have another glue that quick. So I could start up there. Do that one. This one. Maybe put this yellow in there somewhere. I had some more yellows over here. Put that right there. I think. Or do I need another book page right there? No. So if I do it this way, we'll start with the writing upside down and see if that changes the direction. Not that this one's actually different from those two anyway. You know what? I think I want this torn too. It'll tear. So again, I'm going to glue these little flaps down, and you can do this with any paper, scraps of paper. If it's a rectangle, you can make some little ones, just like this. Torn envelopes, I mean, they look like they've been through the mail and run around under that pony for a while when it was on its way here. Okay, let me see. What do I have? I'm going to put this one in there. Come up them up a little closer. So I'm trying to make it a different size. I want this one this way. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that one down, and then I'm going to glue this one to it alongside that. I'll just do it this way. I'm going to glue this one right there. And I'm trying to keep the glue off the back part so it doesn't stick to my page right now. I want this one. I really do like these little yellows. There you go in there. Looks good. I like that. So I think I'll be a little bit shorter than my page, or I can find a shorter page, but I kind of, let's see, I could put it right here, but they'll cover her up. The yellow looks good. I don't want it in the middle. You know, I didn't even notice that upside down butterfly. So we will just put it right here. Okay. I'm just going to shove some of these tags in here. Belly bands and stuff. We can go there. She looks good right there, don't she? I don't. Well, that might go right there. So I'm probably just going to put these in like this and let the new owner go and put them the way that they want the journal to be. So I'm just tucking stuff in different spots. I'm going to put this in here because I put that little green in. So let's see. I think right here this will go and this will go. So I'm just putting all these in because to me it's the fun part of a journal is getting to decorate it for yourself. At least that's what I think. You know, I mean, I know that I'm not sure about that. I could just get in there and do it. Just do this on the back. Yep, I think so. I'm not ripped all up. Okay. So I found this in that scrap envelope rack that I showed you earlier. It was in there. I'm gonna let that one dry a little bit. I do like these. I'm gonna stick a couple of the others in here. Need a little pocket. That one right there. Give me something for that one. Let's see. This one here. Not stuck up. I'm gonna put some of this on the butterflies. Let's see. I have one right there, so I need something big right there. Of this fit. And this is definitely a good way to use up all this. I'm gonna put this in here. Right up under my little envelopes. Look at that, perfect. So where my oak tuck go? I need some more stuff in here too. I may not have any left to put in a little baggie. I'm just stuffing it all in. I really like this. It turned out nice. Oh, I got envelopes too, don't I? So those can go in here. I could put one right here. This is becoming a big chunky journal. This one here. So I thought about putting this in here as a paper clip, but I don't know if the colors match good enough. Well, I do like it on that side. So if I can go it down just a little, that might be some of the problem. But we do have the golds and stuff in there. What we could do is stick this on the front. Maybe stick this underneath, just a little. See, then you got over here. Let's see if I like that or not. That's what I'm going to do. Put some glue on here. That out where it's poking out the top. I do need to bend this one. So I don't think they're all even, but that's okay. Oh, wait a minute. Not so much glue down in there. Let's see. So do I like that or not? Oh, yeah. So you do have to look in there and find out where that paper clip will sit. I don't have enough to do another one. I could do it the same way. So actually, I might have enough. Some dyes or something. I don't really know, but that's what I'm assuming. So what I want to do is just line these up to where they're kind of not that it matters until you take it off whether they're lined up or not. Once you take it off, and you'll be like, wait a minute, this is crooked. And I'm still looking for that up tuck that I got sidetracked with. I only have one. There we go. So I am not seeing I'm going to have any extra stuff because I'm stuffing it in these little pockets. So I'm going to go through and see if I need any more. This can go back over here. I want it on the front. You just have to find the little place in here, which side, this side, where it clips on. There you go. It turned out nice. That was just something I had. This will fit there better. Okay, now. I thought about putting some of this on, but maybe I'll just send some with the journal and see if I put it right there. Let's see if I can do it. Yeah, I think I'm going to send it with the journal. I do have these little bags. I'm going to stamp this one. So what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to put some of these little scraps that I've got left in here. Because they can be used in a journal just like those little pieces that I got out of that happy mail. They can be used in there. Just stuff them in their little bags. And put that in there. See, like this, you could decorate a piece or something. You never know. Put that in there. Maybe some book page too. Well, it's the book that went with that particular. I forgot about all these too. I'm just finding stuff everywhere I look. There's all of these little hearts. I think there's 3 hearts. Some squares. And some hexagons. They're going to go in this little bag. So I hope you've enjoyed this video to finish up this cute little fae, this cute little fairies, fae, and butterfly journal that I've made. I am going to put a closure, I think, do a grommet right there. That way it can hold that closed because it is kind of chunky. This is going to go with it. So if you're new here, it'd be great if you hit that subscribe button. If you've been here a while, and if you're new too, you can leave me a like, hit the like button, and leave me an emoji or something in the comments. A book, a butterfly, a leaf, cars, trucks. Just let me know you've stopped by. Thank you, and have a great day.